Check. I ain't got no mic check.
Mic check, mic
Mic
check.
check. I ain't got no sound.
YouTube pod. You ain't got no sound?
Uh,
What you mean you ain't got no sound?
YouTube is gone.
sound, baby.
I'm gonna start Facebook as soon as y'all say okay.
There you go.
Roger that. Yep.
You say you gonna do what now? Do what now? Do what now?
YouTube is gone.
It's been an eventful ass weekend, boy.
I'm gonna start Facebook.
Man, you gonna tell the people about it? Or keep it to yourself.
I ain't did nothing personally
Come on,
myself.
man. You gonna tell
You
us
know,
about
I
it?
went out a little bit.
I'm fixing to start Facebook.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, they be showing me stories on Snapchat. I don't give a flying fuck about that.
Who is them folks?
Shit.
Who you talking about?
Huh?
Who you
They
talking
be
about?
showing me random motherfucking Snapchats like I give a damn.
You don't give a damn?
Shit, nah, bro.
I know I don't be giving. I don't be giving a damn either, man. But
Nope. No, sir.
not unless you talking about something, we start giving a damn.
Especially if we don't interact with each other.
You know?
Facebook is gone.
You sure?
Niggas just be there,
Let me
just
get
be
to my-
nosy.
Let me get to my shit. I don't see nothing yet.
Just be like, what you doing?
Okay, I see it. I see you right there.
Back to the old way.
Let's go.
Does it work better or what?
I don't know.
It look like it's coming on in with no problem, man. Welcome back to the Durka Durka Podcast, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We
Hey,
in this thing,
Hey,
man.
now the CPT time is on me today, gentlemen. The CPT time is on me today, gentlemen. I was
Okay.
promised to take the children somewhere for Easter festivities,
But
and goddamn it, you know how
see
now
how,
be now.
see how he just did me?
Now be now.
Never. You remember how he just did me? Say you want to
Huh?
talk about it? You,
Huh?
You're gonna have to stop using GD.
Where
Oh,
am I getting all this over on me?
GD free.
What's GD?
oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying.
Damn it.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. All right.
Hey, but I was just trying to see if you. All right, that was the story.
All right. Yeah, that was a story, bro.
All right, okay.
Gotta watch what I'm saying.
Watch what you're saying, then, man.
I
don't,
get reminded every day.
don't want
Huh?
to trip.
I get reminded every day.
By who? Oh, by the boss.
The
Yeah.
boss of all bosses.
By the boss. Better come on with it. Quit playing.
Hey, man.
All right. While I'm over here, I will be GD free.
I'm just gonna tell y'all.
But at 2101, I don't hear like thing. You know what I'm talking about? Shit.
It'd be a lot of
We express ourselves freely over there.
it'd be a lot of queens that's kings around here. You know, I be feeling like I'm doing something wrong when I be trying to make you be a queen, you know, but you obviously want to be a king. You know,
Hey, it's a lot of that going around,
But
bro.
you-
It's 20. It's 20. Come on now.
but they say that they want to be a queen, you know, and be treated like a queen, but I'm able to be a queen and a king, man. I didn't know that they made chess pieces that's molded together.
Hey man, the chessboard has completely changed now, sir. You don't get to play by the old rules and the old factual.
I'm talking about the king and the queen is like this.
Yeah,
Until even before they didn't melt them pieces
it
together.
don't work the same. no more. It don't work like that no more.
All right.
Yeah, it's all gone out the window.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out for future knowledge because some of y'all have
now, what you getting at? You didn't have experience.
there you
That's how-
go. See,
that's how
see
your
how-
weekend went.
see what I mean? Though?
That's how your weekend went.
he prior to mine, but he was like, I
Huh?
can't speak on that.
Well, what you want to know? Go ahead. We letting our hair down today.
I just
You know what I'm
want
saying?
I just wanted to know why them kids wasn't able to show up on.
Oh, okay, shit, man. I go over to somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, hey, well, I got these Easter festivities going on, and then I get there, and then just like black people do,
Hold on.
they
No.
around the corner,
No.
they gone.
Which black people? Which
Hey
which,
man, I done ran into more than a few. They out there doing what they do, and then forgot
You see me,
totally what the
Double?
hell they talking about. Shit, you know what I mean?
All right, man. We're back to my ideas. You ain't
Nah,
trying to tell them
shit.
which black people.
Oh yeah, well, I'm about to say this is the mother of my children.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and throw
I
it
was
out
just
there.
trying to.
I mean,
get it
I
right.
ain't got nothing to hide. Shit.
No, I wasn't trying to do it like that. I was trying to
Yeah.
say at least on it was
And
a
not the mother
woman.
of my children.
It
This
was
the
a
mo-
woman.
mother of my child. Let me just say that. Yeah, but yeah, told me to bring. Yeah, you can Easter baskets and I cook and I get over there and then your ass ain't answering the damn phone.
I just
they,
be trying to
they sitting
understand.
there looking at me sideways.
Like how we supposed to, create time and create these memories and stuff whenever they on their own time.
Man, don't ask me, brother.
I just be trying to understand it because I went through the same thing. I remember telling you this last week.
Don't ask me, brother.
I remember telling you this last week. I went through this.
Shit be pissing me off.
And you called me out on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead and tell the people and remind them.
Oh, my goodness. Going to all kind of restaurants.
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
Oh, my goodness.
Give them the blow by blow.
Oh, my goodness, man.
What happened now?
Some other folks.
Give them the blow by blow. Now we name it.
Look.
We trying to some other people. No,
I'm just saying, man.
What happened, man?
You know, you make plans to do things like they ask.
And what happened?
Well, they have their own plans and times when they think that things is going to go, and it don't really go like that because they already asked for what they asked for in the beginning. It's for you to make the time to step out of your own comfort zone and make plans for another adult.
Oh. Now, that's today's topic. Would you call that a deal breaker?
Is that today's topic?
That's today's topic.
Shut the hell up. I didn't know that was today's topic.
Yeah. That's today's topic.
Shut the hell up.
Is that a deal breaker?
That's kind of hard right there. Look at it.
Is it a deal breaker?
Look at it.
I'm just asking. Is it a deal breaker?
I don't know.
Huh?
Because I would say on the younger part of the woman's part, like you can see it, it's able to be. Man, I try to use my words. I try to use my words properly.
Don't navigate the maze, my brother.
I try to use my words properly because I don't want to. If I say it trained up, they're gonna come over here and beat me.
No, say what you say now. Let it go.
But at least getting them on the same page,
right,
is where you would want to lead as the man in your house.
All right.
Or even in what I mean by your house, I don't mean like the physical house. I mean like the house that people in your circle is your house.
Right.
And you view them to move a certain type of way the same way, even if we family, friends, or whatever it is. Like we all respect each other in a different matter.
Right.
You know, and I'm saying respect, right?
I'm about to say that's all about respect. I was just about to say that.
I'm saying respect.
That's the basis of respect, right?
And that's
there.
what I'm saying, because everybody's time is valuable.
Right.
No matter what you got.
Just like me coming here after I got disappointed and I apologized and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm late."
But I already told you. You already know you ain't got to apologize.
But bro, it's still respect. It's a respectful thing to do. And that's the reason why I text the group and let y'all know beforehand. Hey, I'm trying to run them out here for these Easter festivities, so y'all know where I'm at. Cause shit, we take this shit like a gin knob. So if I got called from a gin knob, let them know I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna call into this gin knob and say I'm gonna be a little late.
You know, I hope y'all following, man, because we moving. I don't think we talking in code, is we?
Oh no.
Okay, so I hope y'all following out here.
No,
man, because we just trying to show you proper human interactions.
Yeah, how you supposed to?
And I hope
how you supposed to navigate. How you supposed to navigate through these interactions is like we doing now.
Most definitely.
Supposed to most definitely let people know what the hell going on.
Now I can see if we were still like children, teenagers or something.
Right.
You might can fault a person for stuff like that.
Right.
But when you stepping into adulthood, and I ain't saying taking on your own like bills and all that stuff. I'm just saying taking on your own mind frame.
Right.
And moving out here without anybody telling you like, this is the way you should be moving. And all that. Like you molding your own self to move how you want to move. Mm-hmm. And that's okay because that's what make us, people ourselves.
Right.
You know.
But now that your ass is grown, you got some accountabilities you got to uphold.
And you involving other people.
And you're involving other people. And other people got things to do.
You know.
And on a time schedule.
Yeah. And
we done set aside this time.
Mapped it all out.
Mm-hmm.
From minute 1 to minute 57.
Come on now.
So I'm just trying to, damn, TikTok done lost them.
They done lost you?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Lost TikTok.
Yeah, but before we start the show, we got to start the show like we start every show. Can't forget about that.
Let me get big over.
All right. Yeah, can I get an RP to the Kiki?
RP to KK.
RP to the Tomcat.
RP to Tomcat.
RP to the Marky D.
RP to our brother Marky D.
RP to the Scooter Boot.
RP to Scooter Boot.
And can't forget about our brother Anthony Ward.
But we ain't gonna never forget about Tony.
Tony,
man.
On with it, man.
That was one of our soldiers, man.
Yep.
One of our real soldiers right there, man.
Yep. Can't forget
about hold us down, so we gonna hold him down too.
Yep. He was there in every other picture that was what we was in. Shit.
I sure hate
that major event. So you can't forget about Tony.
Yeah.
And then man, we're gonna go and kick this off like this, man. Happy Easter. Happy Ishtar.
Happy what?
Happy Ishtar.
A new pop.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Oh, for those who know what's up, we're just gonna leave it like
He
that.
got you.
And then today is supposed to be a chill day with the family. The phrase Easter Sunday, fresh cuts, and some mean ass meals getting prepared in the kitchen today.
Man.
And
even though
and also let me throw up this. I don't partake anymore, but today is 420 too.
You heard me?
So we're just gonna leave it at that. Today is 420.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So if I was still in the circle, it'd be we had to start off with 4 bats in the morning.
You heard me?
You know what I mean?
He said good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And today is
Good
420.
morning.
So
Hey.
I'm just gonna leave it like that, man.
But shout out to the families that ain't just been needing a holiday to bring them together and bringing yourselves together, man. Because I want to say shout out to mines, man.
Y'all doing something today?
We already did.
Oh, you already kicked it.
I mean,
Y'all went to church and everything, or what?
no, I don't want to say do that anymore because I probably will, just in the future or anything, excuse me. But I'm just saying, like, I don't really kick it at the church like that, because I view church as being some other avenue. People they probably won't like me for saying all
I
this.
say easy now. Can't say GDs in this one.
I know, man, but
Be easy now.
the word is the word still,
Right.
but these new age church houses is different.
Why you say that?
Now you trying to go deeper down the rabbit hole.
I am. Why you say that? You gotta explain it to the people why you said it.
Well, I say because it ain't a whole lot of community in the church. It's preached about community and fellowshipping and being a part of each other, of this community that you really building inside of the church. To be like a safe place for yourself, in your time of need. But it's really not that.
Do you feel like at one point in time when you was going to church, it was a time of need and it was family gathering and everything that you talking about? Or do you feel like it was like that at one point in time and it's different now, or what? Or has it always been like that?
For the fellowship part,
Yeah.
I would say the church got that. I'm for all that. Getting around people and actually enjoying the energy of being around people. But that's why I say I be trying to keep my words.
I guess let me ask you this: Do you got like a regular church home now, or no?
I haven't been to church in a while, bro.
I mean, but I guess whenever you do go to a church function, do you still go to the same one?
Yeah, probably so. I mean,
or do you frequent different spots now?
No, I mean I did frequent a few different ones, man. Try some different shit, but it wasn't nothing organic like what I was looking for. I be seeing like some stuff of what I would frequent, like online.
All right.
Like it be like they be telling like the real truth. You can speak about the Bible because the Bible is what the Bible is. But still letting them know what about the world and how, like what actual movements is of us being out here means as far as using the Bible in that as that tool.
Do you have any recommendations on what you've been watching that you feel like is keeping it realer than real right now?
I can't like go off top of my head and just say what it is.
Oh.
But it is the ones I guess you would say are more woke of church, if you understand what I'm saying.
Man, we got different variations of woke now. I mean, you got the white folk out there and they got their own variation of woke, and we got our own variation of woke. We got to break all of this down, brother.
Let me see a church that
what is woke?
Man, somebody that's not going still with the social plan that was built for us.
Man, you keep going down these rabbit holes, bro. You keep going down these rabbit holes.
I'm telling you, I'm asking your
social
question.
Plan?
I'm asking your question.
I know, but what's the social plan?
This what I'm tapping on right here. This one we looking at right here. All the people that's watching over here.
For those that don't know what that means, though, what is the social plan?
The social plan to keep us in
you gotta elaborate
a routine kind of way. Do that make sense?
I mean, it makes total sense because I know what you're talking
so
about.
why you trying to piggyback on? Why you
I'm trying to break it down for those that's looking. And they trying to figure out what's the social plan.
Well, you can jump in anytime. Help me out too.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to, hey, like shit for those that don't know. You know what I mean? The social,
Well,
the social constructs of what they trying to make us do on a day-to-day basis.
I speak of this system, you know, a lot. You know, what we built on. We all done said who is who and who is they, and that's the system that we.
And for those that don't know, you talking about the occult.
Yeah.
All right.
We talking about the people that run this.
Right.
You know,
The one that's paying for this server right now.
Yeah, the one that's paying that we use. That's why I say I'm trying to see if I can watch my words a little bit to where we can still be able to use this platform, even though it ain't ours.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, but with this day surrounded by love, war, fertility, and people getting it in like jackrabbits, today we're going to discuss relationships. I'm truly curious to know about the art of deal breakers. So, like Lil Man,
deal breaker. See,
yeah, what Lil Man was discussing earlier.
This is where the crazy shit be happening. Is where we be on the same page and we ain't even talk about it. I swear I ain't looked at the. If you put it in the group, I ain't looked in the group yet.
Nah, I didn't even brought it up to the group yet.
That's why I say, man, this thing.
Nah, I ain't even brought it up to the group yet.
About us brothers just being there.
Yeah, I think I talked to Double about it last week because I seen Double last week, but I didn't even bring it up with nobody else really.
Yeah, see, this is
just like.
It's different right here, man.
Yeah, I just brought it up. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
But
like, hey, to be honest with you, what set me off about it was our discussion last week, matter of fact.
All about
yeah.
Hey, and I'll tell you, too, like, I'm careful with my words right now, but this will be the test to see who watches this shit, too, and how they watch it.
Right?
If they only watch the first 2 minutes, or if you actually watch this to try to see what we actually talking about.
That's why I said it's the art of
that's where the smoke coming from.
Yeah.
But shout out to y'all.
Yeah, but today we're gonna discuss the relationships.
This is the real smoke show.
Right? and I'm truly curious to know about the art of deal breakers. What shit ass basically would call a deal breaker would be he don't want no sack chasers.
Man.
But you know what I'm saying? But according to Google, the definition of art is it is a specific aspect or behavior of a partner that you're unwilling to tolerate or compromise on, ultimately leading to a decision to end the relationship. It is the boundary that, if crossed, means that the relationship is no longer worth pursuing.
Hey, can I ask you?
That's what the Google definition means.
Can I ask you a question along this too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is weight a deal breaker?
Weight?
Yeah.
Like you mean like weight, like
as far as unhealthy weight on your body.
I mean, well, I broke down what my deal breakers is, so we can get to that, eventually. But
well, I'm just trying to gauge.
Spoil it.
I'm trying to gauge if not most men, but the men around me kind of be on the same type of shit, or because if we got different opinions, then that mean I can understand where you coming from. You can understand where I'm coming from.
Correct. Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna get to that. I just didn't want to spoil it because it's on further down the line. I was gonna get through this.
Appreciate that.
Some common ones listed. Abuse is one. So physical, verbal, or emotional. People list that as a common deal breaker. Lack of trust and honesty. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that clip that Pop shared, but like you spending the rent money on a wig, and I gave you $1,800 to pay the rent money, and you didn't went spending on the wig.
I think I did see
that's
that. That's
a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, that definitely is a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker. Infidelity, that's a deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Different values or benefits,
Mm-hmm.
that's a deal breaker. Poor communication, lack of effort, like one partner is putting forth more effort than the other one. Substance abuse, they listed that as a common deal breaker. So if you got, I can't remember what comedian it was. It said, but if one partner is a crackhead, the other one got to be a crackhead too. was that Chris Rock? Yeah, all right.
That sounds like some shit he say.
Right, but and then other ones listed, but they're not common. Lack of ambition or motivation, poor hygiene, of course. I done seen brothers turn, they ladies away because their hygiene was not there.
Yeah,
or vice versa.
A lot of women speak on it too, and this is where I say that us as men always be paying attention to women,
Right?
Because we heard that, and most of us would go out and take a bath and then put on some.
I mean,
nice
because I ain't
cologne
gonna lie
and
to
shit.
you, I done walk past some people in the store, and I'm like, brother,
You know what I'm
damn,
saying?
God bless it, boy.
Like,
I don't know what they got going on in their personal life, but I'm like, man, listen, I'm a plumber.
So you smell
And,
hot.
and I should be putting you to shame, but you putting me to shame right now. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, financial irresponsibilities is another one. Uh, incapable of a future goal. So basically, they ain't got nothing planned out for their life. They basically don't have any kind of vision, any kind of motivation, nothing like that. Clinginess and dependent. So that somebody listed that as one. So I was just
but
going through Reddit, and Reddit kind of just had this listed out.
But clinginess is a different thing, though. This is, I mean, because a lot of people gonna look at it as a different, in different matters. Because you got like your stalker types, and then you got your clingy people that just love being with who they with. And this is why I say on the love being who they with part. Hold on, it's just because I say that I run with the narrative that women should love men more than men should love women.
Man, there's a lot of dudes out here that love women more than they expect to get love back.
We see what the outcome
that's almost like
is.
a personal income. I mean, a personal preference, though. You see what I'm saying? Because some people will be vice versa, and then you know what I mean, or either or. It's just really just all on what makes the relationship kind of mold together. Like like you got your traits that you like, and then that also has to commingle with the traits of what you're providing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta mix and match, and it's all gotta come together in the middle some kind of how. It's gotta be a harmony type thing.
But wouldn't you say that us naming off a lot more things, it would say that we are not as complex as what we say we are?
I would most definitely say men are not as complex as what people think they are. I mean,
Say we want more than what we say.
Unless you just more tapped into your feminine side. And you just demand more, you know what I'm saying, than the woman is demanding. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out there like that too. I ain't judging. But let me go ahead and keep on going down
that be the one people that you talk about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and then others that was listed on social media, I just got this straight off of Reddit. And I was like, man, they had like a whole group set up for this shit. But they didn't like passive-aggressive behavior. So don't have a problem with me and then act like it ain't a problem. They just want just direct that shit to me straight up and down. Like I don't want to, guess if you mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of relationships. Though.
That's a lot of ones. You know what I'm saying? And here's one for Lil Man. Not wanting kids.
I do want children.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not wanting kids is the deal breaker that somebody listed. I was like, damn, this is up Lil Man's alley right there.
Because it be the women that, and they should clearly see that they outnumber us. But it be the women that come in and be like, I don't want no more children, but they trying to date men that have
ambitions of wanting to get children.
Have none, one,
have children,
or people that the ambitions that do want to have children.
Children, yeah.
Most definitely.
Like that was like one of my life goals is to have a child.
Yeah, and at least 1, 2, and if you say you just done or you just gonna stop yourself, and I can understand like if it plays on their health and all that shit, but that's
right.
That's what it's saying though.
But that's what I'm saying though. But that's something that needs to be discussed up front. Don't have me jumping into the relationship with the expectations of having a child, and then later on you're like, I don't want no children. Like we 5 years deep now to this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, and
that's what we was talking about. Is trying
we wasted time right there. When we could have been real from the start.
We could have been real from the start. Yeah.
When it's really on the accountability on the other side. Because if I'm coming in saying what I want, I'm taking accountability and I'm telling you right then and there what I want. But if you thinking like, oh, I could change that man's mind, or later on he just grow to love my kids like he is.
Right.
You just thinking that all these variables is gonna happen whenever you ain't really paying attention what a real person out here said what they want.
And that go for men too. Like men, don't be jumping into it and you just like, yeah, I want to have children. And then on the flip side, you just really just want to lay down somewhere and get your freak on. Hey, man, listen, just something that people don't play with. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for people with like minds, and they want to conceive, and they want to, enjoy the fruits of their labor like that. Man, don't waste people's time and then have them out here thinking that y'all on the same path and y'all really not. That's just part of being a grown-up. Shit, you got to communicate. Yeah. Wanting an open relationship was another one.
But another thing too on that is fear is what's stopping them from being able to communicate with each other. Even if it
Yeah.
ain't no abusive like physical, you know.
It's a lot of people that have problems with the day to day of their relationship and they ain't saying that because of fear.
Yeah,
So I mean, yeah, fear got a lot to do with it.
yeah,
But you got to be a grown up and have those difficult conversations. That's how I always say. Lack of faith was another deal breaker that they listed. Nothing good to say about an ex. I thought that was interesting. Nothing good to say about an ex. The way that they described it is that somebody that's always talking negative about their ex
yeah,
basically shows a lack of accountability, and that's a red flag.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, I just ain't never heard nobody list that, I was talking about your ex would be so like a deal breaker.
I mean, but it is because you got to think that when you get into even the dating part and you trying to get to know a person,
Right.
you know, most on both parts they gonna bring up they past wherever they stuck at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's where they mind is. So now you basically gauging a person from right there to see if you can get them to even jump over that hurdle to be with you or gonna stay stuck there.
Well, you know what's crazy about that is I always pay attention, like especially when you're in the talking phase, how somebody always blames somebody else for something. There's no accountability as like I was wrong or what happened. You could always kind of like read through the fine lines of a relationship, like, well, so you wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You wasn't talking to nobody.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It was always the other way around. Like, you know what I mean? You can always kind of see through the fucking writings of the wall, and you're like, all right, man, you kind of sound like you full of it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On a person like me, wouldn't understand why you would like categorize a person to be like narcissistic. To if you ain't that type of person, like you always giving accountability, like you always understand, or you try to make an understanding of why they did the way that they did, the things that they did, and you ain't putting yourself into it.
Or you can
So
always
that person to me can't be a narcissistic person.
right, or you always talking bad about the person, but you won't stop talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like obviously you care so much because I'm like I ain't bringing this shit up. You can just keep bringing the shit up. Like you keep talking about the same person. There's obviously feelings there.
Yeah,
There's got to be something there.
Feelings be staying there, man.
Yeah.
I be thinking that people should just like let that fear part go and just speak, and just then see what the outcome is, because the person is either gonna accept you or they not, and then you at least get your closure right there, and you can move forward from there. And then I think a lot of traumas would relieve out of a lot of people's brains.
The thing that gets me is just express yourself without the fear of what my response is gonna be. Man, you can tell me that you miss that person or you feel this type of way about that person. I mean, damn, I'm not gonna. I mean, sometimes I can relate to you more that way than you trying to lie to me. You thinking that I'm not catching the lie. Like I get it. Y'all been together for X amount of time. Maybe y'all had a child together and you attached to that bond. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it makes more sense for you to be real with me rather than trying to disguise how you truly feel about somebody. That shit just irks the shit out of me.
You think that shit'll work? Like if you in a relationship with somebody and you miss somebody else and you tell that person,
I would rather that's for part of communication. And then you can basically say that doesn't have any closure or it needs closure, and y'all don't need to be in a relationship because you can't focus on this relationship.
But you got a logic mind though.
Man, that's what everybody needs to have.
The unlogic mind, you think that they gonna be able to, especially with the dopamine going through, hearing that.
I feel like with the unlogical mind, then you don't need to be in a relationship. You can't love somebody else if you can't love yourself. You have to love yourself, and then have to be honest with yourself at the beginning of the road. I don't want to get down to the end of the finish line, and then you got these feelings that you suppressed, and now I don't truly know how you feel. You see what I'm saying? That we're missing the whole point of trying to build something together.
Yeah, but
in my opinion,
we clearly done seen that it's a lot of suppression going on.
Of course, it's a lot of suppression, and that's part of what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be in a relationship if you're suppressing feelings and then you're keeping something from somebody else. To me, that's worse than cheating. You lying to them.
Well, why do you think that they speak out on what is being spoken out on it and not like on what we talking about right here?
You saying why do they not speak on it?
Because they vocal about the other negative stuff.
Like what?
Like we say the the something we'll say I won't even say it's negative. I just say something that ain't catering to how they feel that their lifestyle is supposed to be going.
Oh, like paying for your nails and getting
Yeah,
your hair done and
that's
shit
where
like
I was
that.
about to go. Yeah,
I mean, shit, man. If that's what you want, is a dude that's gonna basically, you know, blow a whole paycheck on you, that's on you.
and not worry about future.
And not worry about future endeavors. Like I say, like I said earlier, you can't be with me and then I give you the rent money and it's $1,800, and then you tell me I needed a new wig. We are never going to speak again after this day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, man. That's
ain't
just
gonna get another.
because, like I said, we're supposed to be able to be a unit. You're supposed to be my better half. You're supposed to want, you know, what's best for me, like I'm supposed to want what's best for you. And it's not a new wig. It's about keeping the lights on, keeping the house over your head.
And that
So that to me, that's
right
an instant deal breaker for me. I'm sorry. When I give you my paycheck and I say, hey, go pay the rent.
That's
and
what I'm
then-
saying. The
and then we
wig
getting
is
the
a
eviction.
paycheck.
Yeah, we getting an eviction notice, and I'm like, I gave you the rent money. What happened with the rent? Well, I told you I needed a new wig. That's an instant deal breaker. We done after that. It's a wrap.
That's when I go to prison.
Now, what would you go to prison for, Pop?
Killing somebody.
Damn.
Hey, now you always how you gonna
He always
how you
goes
two
straight.
episodes ago?
He goes
How you
straight
two
to
episodes ago say if you ever feel like you need to hit somebody, it's time to leave.
go.
And then this the day you talk about this.
That's what my father told me. That's
Did she
the
tell
only
you?
thing my dad
Okay,
ever
so
told
what
me.
happened to leaving instead of killing
But-
somebody?
She took my money. I gotta kill.
No.
I'm confused.
That is, man, there's a show, and that's what I was thinking about when you talked about deal breakers. There's this new show on, and people were comparing it to Breaking Bad with Walter White and how he.
What show is this?
It's called Friends and Neighbors, and it's got this dude named John Hamm from. You remember Mad Men, and that was all popular and shit. And he's
Oh, Mad Men. Yeah. I remember
yeah,
Mad Men.
well, he's in it. And then basically, he's a stockbroker dude, comes home, finds his wife in bed with a dude, gets a divorce, and then he's at work. He meets some chick that doesn't work for him, but works in his company. He sleeps with her, and his couple of months later, or a month later, or whatever, his boss comes to him and goes, "Hey, you slept with homegirl, and that's against company policy."
Now you fired.
And she's threatening, to sue the company because you're her superior and you're fired. I got to take all your shit. Now he's out of work. And then when he hunts the chick down and say, "Hey, man,
What the fuck?
what the fuck?" And she goes, "Man, I ain't filed no complaint." Turns out his boss just used it to kick him out.
Kick him out because he's mad.
So I turned the show off because I couldn't take it.
Wow.
Because I'm like, first, he comes home, his wife is sleeping in bed with a friend of his, supposed to be friend or family friend, in his house, in his bed. And she's wanting him to be understanding about it and still pay the rent.
Hell no.
All this shit, hey, because he goes to the house and he starts talking shit, because dude's like, "Hey, man, come into the house," because dude's still at the house. He's living in his house now.
Whoa.
What's
Oh,
crazy
my
is
God.
And she's going, the dude's like, "Hey, man, come on in and I'll cook us some steaks." And he's like, "No, bro, because I wouldn't want to take that knife out of your hand and cut my heart out because, you're in the house with my
Cut
wife.
your
and my
heart out. What
kids."
you mean cut my heart out? Shit.
Because he in his
What
feelings.
you mean?
And
Because he
then,
in his feelings.
and then the
Shit.
shit happens with his.
Well, no, that's a part of disrespect.
Yeah,
That's
You
it.
disrespected me,
Yeah,
bro.
but he in his feelings though. That's why he gonna cut his own heart out.
Man,
Because he in his feelings and he ain't trying to inflict no violence on nobody else.
Oh, well,
And
I
he
am.
like
And then you
Shit.
put this shit on top of what
Yeah.
happened to him at his job, where his boss like, "Hey, man, let's go play some handball." And, and they playing handball, and they go get in the jacuzzi and shit, and dudes go, "By the way, I got to fire you." And he go, "Fire me for what?" This is this.
Why they playing handball?
Yeah, and they done play handball, and they done got him to the jacuzzi, and this is when the boss said, you slept with a homegirl. And
Oh, this is when he tell you broke it down to him. Why they playing handball?
I'm saying on top of both of them, I'd have to,
came out.
somebody got to go.
Man, that's something that I stand on, and I've always standed on. I don't sleep with my homeboys' girls. I don't sleep with nobody's wife.
Man.
It's just something I just don't do. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know that karma is real, and I don't want, that feeling inflicted on me. That's just something I don't do. I mean, there's been times when I've been in somebody's house, and I know they got a child with one of my bros or something, and then things are getting weird, and it's time for me to grab my shit and leave.
Shit, it's weird whenever you see you got a child with one of my bros, and my other bro is there.
Right.
That's weird.
You know what I'm saying? Well, in my case, I got to do service calls. So people call me.
I ain't talking about with you being there. I'm talking about if she got a baby by one of the bros, and the other bro is one of the other bros. Is there too?
You gotta break that down.
She with one of the bros
right
now.
Right.
But if she had a baby with one of the other bros.
Oh, yeah. I
you know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
He there. Like, just kicking it with the baby, like.
This ain't no biker game.
Yeah, man, what the hell?
You know what I'm saying?
Like inside of you.
Hells Angels,
inside of you. Yeah, I done been inside of you, too. Like, no, that's just, it's a little weird for me, man. Especially in the great state of Oklahoma, it's a little weird. Especially, and it can get like that because everybody know everybody. It's kind of weird.
That's what they would use it as an excuse, though.
My wife would sit here and laugh at me because the shit happened. So
What happened? What happened?
That exact shit, minus the child. But my wife would sit here and laugh and say, "Yeah,
that's what happened."
She's like, "Yeah, you need to shut up."
Hey,
but I didn't do it.
Was that your real homie though?
Huh?
Was he your real homie though?
Yeah, man, he's my best friend in the world, bro. He's like my brother.
What the fuck? Hold on, so never mind. I ain't gonna get that deep into it. Hey, it's okay for us to express our truth. I don't want nothing that's gonna destroy my childhood, so we ain't gonna get into that one.
It's like my best friend in the whole world, but he got married to her. So
that's
some
weird
dating in high school.
Oh, so it happened.
My wife reminds me of it all the time. She goes,
like one of y'all homies and did.
Yeah, my wife goes, "Y'all some weird motherfuckers."
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Hey, but so look, you view him that way, but do he view you that way?
I don't know.
See,
I never asked.
That's the thing.
That's kind of weird.
That's the thing because you might view him as your best friend, and he might been that dude that we be talking about. Been just looking all along.
He might have been prying the whole damn time.
Might be.
I've been waiting on my chance. You know?
Might be.
There's some weird motherfuckers out there like that.
It might be. But to me, he's my best friend. We weren't dating when they got married or when they were doing their deal.
I wouldn't do that.
And actually, what's weird is that he came to me when he was getting married. He's like, "Hey, man, this is a situation. Are you going to be cool with this?"
You be my best man.
I was his best man.
What the fuck? Hell nah.
I was. Man, you can ask my wife.
So y'all going to have that little talk like, remember you used to do that little thing with the tongue? Hell to the nah.
I was just telling
hey, man, she do that twirl every night now. Like, nah.
I told you.
That's a little weird, man.
I'm telling you about life.
That's a little weird.
Just telling you about life.
This is in they difference.
A little weird.
They didn't have a lot of TV going on back then, man.
Yeah. I'm cool, bro.
I'm just telling you.
I'm cool.
About life.
So they wasn't able to share like how we look at it.
Cool,
they wasn't able to look at it the way we was because it wasn't like a regular thing.
In the words of today's topic, instant deal breaker.
I'm just telling you,
instant deal breaker.
I wasn't dating this person.
Shit.
I was married. I had my own wife, my own children.
Yeah, but he went and
that's his deal, bro. That's
he said, let me slide on over there and see what
he said. You married, man. You got yours already. Let me have your leftovers.
All right, man.
Well,
it's a little weird.
It's leftover for me.
That's not my problem.
It's a little weird. But all right.
He said, man, I always had eyes for her.
I always had, boy.
It's my best friend.
That was the one.
Remember that time we went to the movies?
Hell
she
yeah.
had that little thing on. Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
You remember when it was all three of us?
Hey, man, I'm just telling you about life. Y'all brought it up. I'm just telling you.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, once that happens, you instantly get fed to the wolves.
You know, I'm the most mundane person in the world. I'm not like, I've never been to a strip club.
Damn.
You ain't never been to no titty man?
Nope, never been to a titty party. Nope.
We need.
Never.
Now I done seen glimpses of a titty bar back when we went to New Orleans when I was a child. Like I walked by the door and they was in there and they was like,
I've
what
never
was
been
that?
to that.
He
So,
said, I walked by and I
if,
seen
if it can happen
like that,
to the most mundane person in the world, hey, there you go.
wow,
Amen.
interesting,
Very.
very interesting.
It sounds like we need to. Well, I don't know. We had to ask Mama.
This will be one of them shows where she need to come down here and explain what the fuck's
Bro,
going on.
let me tell you. I'm telling you, I'm the most mundane person in the world, and I'm telling you, I was just in a room with two women, with one woman cleaning my penis off,
Oh my.
and my wife sitting there laughing her ass off. So I'm the most mundane person in the world, and that's just life.
Hey, shout out to Ludacris.
I was just telling you, and this was just this
The royal
Friday.
penis is clean, y'all.
This was just this Friday. I'm telling you.
We got
And I'm
Ludacris on
telling
the show
you,
today, y'all.
I'm telling you, when the woman tells me, drop your trousers, and I'm like, everything, she's like, yeah, I can't clean it if you don't drop everything.
Hey, man.
And I drop it.
I
and-
tell you, my doctor, she fine as hell.
Hey, well,
And she thick as hell. I be
Boy,
like,
I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
know, boy.
this is my type of thing too. And she, boy,
I'm
oh
telling
my
you.
goodness. I dropped my drawers like, look at this. Look at
just telling
this.
you. That,
She said, ain't nothing
that
wrong.
is life.
Yeah, I thought something was wrong with it.
I'm just telling
Oh,
you.
no.
I'm just telling you, young folks, that's life. That's where you find yourself.
That's where you find yourself a damn show.
There you go.
I'm still trying to find myself, Pop.
Life is coming for you.
Life
is
been
coming.
coming for me, man.
Life is life.
Life still been coming. I finally, came to a realization with myself. And I was
What was that realization? Break it down.
I'm about
I like,
to.
I like breaking it down.
I knew he was coming. I knew he was
I
coming.
love it. I love hearing you express
Because he
yourself,
one of the
bro.
ones that was on my neck, about this,
Come on now.
about that spinning the block.
Oh, spinning the block.
Spinning that motherfucker, man. It looked like
Spinning.
it looked like a just because they repaved the curb.
I gotta go right through that neighborhood one more time. See if the grass is still green.
That motherfucking
Yeah.
house is still the same, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I like that little. I like that what you did with your little lip right there.
Soon as the lip still does the same, man.
shit.
Along with the mind.
I like the way you got that edged up. That's so nice.
So yeah, I be coming to realizations myself. I still want to spend one more block just because what you call it is.
Ain't got nothing to do with Texas, do it.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, bro, I really think that anybody that's gonna make you consider spinning the block like that, it needs to be pursued. So
Well, it's just because of
hey,
that.
life ain't promised. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
and
never-
I feel like if we ain't getting no younger, and man, we blessed to see. We're about to be 40 this year.
I know.
I think that's a blessing for us because the other day I sent something to Ki. Me and Ki was sending shit to each other, and I sent something to Ki. And then as I'm looking through the profile, I'm like, "Nigga, she 18, bro."
Young as hell.
I was like, "Bro, she 18." Like,
Looking
I was
grown
like,
woman.
"Man, this shit crazy." He didn't liked it already and everything too. And I was like, "Bro, we just at that age." Like, and he's like, but he reminded me. He said, "Man, but we made it." It's a lot of people that ain't even made it to 30, bro.
You hear me?
If you remember. Coming up, it was a lot of people that didn't get to see their 30th birthday, bro. So to be able
Make it
to
out of high school. shit.
even have the blessing of being able to have a 40th birthday is a major milestone. That's a major accomplishment.
We still ain't there yet.
Honestly, hey, bro, like I say, I hope I'm here on
You
October
know?
the 31st. You know what I'm saying? But like I say,
Yeah,
I think it's a major accomplishment.
I went and spent yesterday with my nephew Jarvis,
Right?
and Jarvis wasn't supposed to make it. And
There you go.
Jarvis is 53 or 54, and Jarvis is supposed to, because he's special needs,
Mm-hmm.
and he's supposed to have been gone a long time ago. He
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to make it out his 30s.
Yep.
And Jarvis is like here and kicking it, and his brother's gone.
Yep.
So you see how the world works.
See how the world
How it
works.
So you think you out here just got it going on because
Right.
you able to function and move.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you think
Yeah.
you can
And his
move.
brother didn't make it to 40.
Yeah.
Right.
And the one that had to sit down and look at everything
Right, yeah.
is her still.
Still,
That's it. That's
So,
deep, man.
It's deep.
That's why I say that,
deep.
you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt. So, like, yeah, you the old one in the room. But at
It's
the
the
same
thing
damn
about
time,
thinking that you know everything, too.
thinking that you know everything. Yeah. And that's why I keep trying to tell my children, you think you got time. You always think that you got time. But here I'm looking at them like, Chloe, you got 4 years left, baby, and you're going to be 18.
Mm. But some of the write-offs be subjective to a certain extent, man. Because you can't take your life backwards for other folks.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. You can't you can't suppress your knowledge.
Yeah.
That's just like the other day I heard Bryce on the game with his cousin, and his cousin had said some shit to him, and he said, "Man, did you stupid?" Because they was playing the game, and I had to, I had to kind of take myself back a little bit, like, hey man, don't ever let nobody fucking insult your intelligence. You see what I'm saying? Cousin, I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. You gonna have to correct them. Like, hey man, I know we're playing this fucking game, but you gonna have to get your shit together. And stop talking to me like you crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So I had to snatch his ass up and say, hey man, turn that motherfucking phone off. Turn the game off. We need to have this chit chat real quick. Cause this is gonna be a life lesson for not just today, but later on and throughout life too.
Hey, when would you say that these kind of talks stop?
They never stop.
No, not with the men in the household. But when did this type of direction would stop? Where you think you trying to bring somebody back to reality on how they moving out here. You don't see too many women, not unless it is mother and son, but it ain't like mother and sister, or mother and niece, cousins and cousins. You see a lot of men bringing each other back to the point of.
Well, I mean, in
right
my
and wrong.
family household, I see it all the time with the women. I see it all the time with the men. There's always a moment where you have to sit somebody down and remind them what the fuck's going on, and this is not how we about to carry ourselves. I just had to watch my mama do that with my daughter.
I be wanting to see it more with the women, just because I've seen it a lot with the men, like, because the proof is in the pudding. I mean, look at you, look at me, look at like we didn't already been reprimanded,
right?
And
that's why I think that is vital when you do have that bro that'll take your ass and then pull you to the corner and go, hey bro, you tripping. I think that is the most vital thing about having a relationship with bros that really give a shit about you, because they're not yes men. They're not gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're gonna sit you down and then they're gonna break it down to you straight. You tripping, bro.
Well,
I've
always told you ever since y'all was little kids that my friends were always the greatest friends to me, because there was never no pressure from them to be like them.
Right.
They were like, I knew people that if you told them, hey man, I don't want to go there. Oh, you pussy motherfucker.
Yeah.
You pussy motherfucker. Come on, you pussy. These dudes, and basically I was the one with the car. Especially you, the one with the transport, that you tell them, hey man, I don't want to go there, and they go, okay man, I'll find another way.
Yeah,
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I get it.
And man, and it just, as I watch other people with their friends, and I watch them with these dudes I was hanging with, I was like, man, these are some of the greatest motherfuckers in the world, because they never. If I didn't want to drink, don't drink.
Right.
Don't. It wasn't no pressure. It was never from that group of people. Hey man, you gotta hit the ball, nigga. Come on, hit the ball, nigga. What you know? You pussy? You scared? It was never nothing like that.
Right. It's people letting you be people.
Let you be yourself. Right. And man, for a young person coming up, that's one of the greatest things in the world, man. You can't put a price on that,
right?
Because that peer pressure is a motherfucker.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling my children too. Yeah. Like, cause I got one of them's going ready to be in high school next year. I'm like, man, the biggest thing you gonna have to worry about is making sure that you on your square,
right?
It's making sure that you handling your business,
right?
That you making sure that you're not the one that's getting enticed to do other things,
right?
And I was always the one that was kind of like, I wouldn't say I was a leader of the group. But I would say that I was man enough. I was man enough to let a motherfucker know I ain't with that shit, bro.
Right.
And I
ain't with that shit, bro.
That's where the leader mentality come from, though, bro. You gotta understand that, and that's where it developed into a lot of us. That's why I said, man, us watching you grow up and even leading like you lead it without even being a leader, we still had to take, pointers from you being yourself.
Right.
And
And that's what was cool about our group is that we wasn't peer pressured to do anything. We wasn't peer pressured to have the latest and greatest J's. We wasn't peer pressured that whenever that blunt was getting passed around the circle that we had to hit it. We wasn't peer pressured that whenever motherfuckers was going to the back to go sell some sacks, was like, damn, we got to do that too. We wasn't peer pressured to do none of that shit. We was always our own, in our own lane, and able to adapt to the situation on our own. That's probably why we had so many problems. That's because we went against the grain so much.
Yeah. That's another meaning of the dirt too, man.
You see what I'm saying? Like we wasn't peer pressured to act like you acting, or act like your group was acting, just because this is the way of the world now. Fuck your way of the world.
You'll be surprised how much hate you get from that.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we went through it, I remember it was people that was like, well, we want to be down with y'all's crew, and we want to roll with y'all crew. And we're like, hey, bro, not to be offensive or anything, but this is really like my bro. Like I've been with him since elementary school.
Yeah, we didn't even look at ourselves as like in a crew.
We was just doing what we do regular.
Yeah, we was just.
And it came off like we was trying to be standoffish or trying to be stuck up. And then that's what caused the friction. That's what caused the problems. When we didn't allow you to be next to us because we already had our own chemistry. We already have our own code on how we move on things.
I will say that they did force us into becoming a crew, though.
Well, man, when your back is against the wall,
that's where it got dangerous.
That when your back is against the wall,
we wasn't looking for no smoke for nobody, man.
Right?
We was just out.
Yeah, but when your back is against the wall, it's either fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna come out that motherfucker swinging.
Yeah.
Flight or flight, and we wasn't fighting on that shit. Yeah. It wasn't. I'm finna just leave my bro while he already getting his ass whooped by 20 people. That's not finna happen. Like we either both about to get our ass whooped and sit here and die trying. Or, we all gonna come out of this motherfucker victorious. Period. Like, that's just the way it is. Man, let me get through the rest of it because this went ahead and took a whole little turn real quick.
On with it, man.
Being a sheep was listed as one. I can totally understand that. So people that just go with the grain, we just got to talking about that. It's kind of weird. Morbid obesity was another one. I can completely understand that one. Being unaffectionate and having no sex drive is a deal breaker for some people, and I can completely understand that because if we getting on hot and heavy at the beginning of the relationship and then that shit die out, I'm going to instantly think something's wrong too.
Can't you sense the fake affection though?
Yeah. Yeah, but like I say, the way that we kind of interacting with each other at the beginning, I want to be doing that shit later on 20 years down the line too.
I just wanted to make sure that we can,
period.
That they know that we can tell fake affection too.
Hey, I thought another one that was kind of weird and was like a not common deal breaker. The lady said, calling my job without it being an emergency. I thought that was deep. I was like,
I'm looking for you.
You hear me? She said, if you call my job, it better be for a damn good reason.
That mean that dude really love you.
You know what I'm saying? But she said, don't you call my job if it ain't for no fucking emergency. And I thought that was crazy. Like, I was like, I'm glad I looked this little stuff today because I didn't know that this was deal breakers. Like, she said, if you call me while I'm at work, it's going to be a problem. Okay, some of my most definite deal breakers, and it's just me. Cleanliness. Man, if I visit your house and on more than a few occasions, there's shit everywhere, especially to the point of just being just gross as hell. I go in there, I go, like one time I went to my aunt's, wasn't my aunt. Well, I guess it was my aunt, but it was her rent house. And I took the lady's sink drain apart. And it was just like nasty, gooey shit coming from the fucking sink drain. I was like, it was like a tray that was underneath the sink that had mold in it and shit like that, man. Look, if your house look like that, man, you do not need to be in a relationship. You need to get your shit together for real.
Excuse me. Tell Facebook I'm sorry, but we dropping frames.
Dropping them Facebook.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry, Facebook. Y'all always get y'all can always go to YouTube on
Man, why Facebook been tripping here lately?
I don't know, man.
I think we getting too great for them.
I think Mark need to quit hating on us. I'm not one to deny thick women at all, Lil Fupa. Never bothered me. That's why I said I didn't want to spoil it, but this is one of mine.
It bothered me sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as you working on it.
Right. I mean, that's exactly what I put on here. Like I said, man, and this is my mama that said this. Like, y'all don't hold my mama accountable. But my mama always told me, like, coming up, she was like, you can run a big girl. I thought that shit was fucking funny.
Who said that?
My mama told me that.
Pop said, who said that?
She said that. I ain't gonna lie to
Who
you.
the hell
That's one of them old school memories. She always put in the back of my head. Like, you can run a big girl. And I mean, I'm not one to deny Fupa at all. Like I said, I ain't in the best of shape, especially with me getting older and shit.
I definitely.
But one that is unwilling to be active at all is a major turnoff for me. I mean, I'm just being honest here, y'all. I ain't sugarcoating shit right now. I'm just getting to you straight, no chaser. Now, this is one I need to work on, and this is something else that we was talking about earlier, y'all. And I know that I need to mature a little bit on this. But if I'm in a relationship, and especially in the great state of Oklahoma with everybody knowing each other, if I'm with someone and then I hear about you being with somebody that I know, I'm instantly turned off. Instantly, bro. I'm sorry. Like if I'm like bring you to a function and one of the homies like, oh yeah, man, yeah.
How you gonna avoid that in Oklahoma?
I don't know, man.
You can
And that's
avoid
probably
that.
why I'm
You
still
can avoid
single.
that. Yeah, you can. I'm
That's
gonna
probably why I'm
tell you
still
how.
single.
I'm gonna tell you how. Everybody ain't been on every side of town around this
Most of you
motherfucker.
Man,
motherfuckers
I
are
ain't-
cousins.
And you can ask questions before you even decide
No,
to do
man.
anything.
Most of y'all are cousins.
I ain't
I
gonna lie to you.
understand that
I ain't
part.
gonna lie to you. I had this crush on this girl, and I was like, man, like 2-3 years, like was like, damn, man, liking all pictures. Like, man, she
Most
fine
of
as
y'all are
hell.
cousins.
And then I finally had the opportunity to talk to her, and then like one of the other homies told me like, yeah, man, I used to blah blah blah. And I was just like, bro, like, and it was an instant turn off. Like,
Most of y'all are cousins.
I couldn't even see her on the same light no more. I was like, yeah,
Oklahoma it's only like 50,000 black people.
I'm
in
sorry,
Oklahoma.
man. I know, I
Man,
need
you
to
wrong,
mature
bro.
in that level.
You can't avoid
wrong.
it.
You
I know I need to mature in that level.
We fuck with
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you from a different state, I don't care who you fucking is. I don't know none of y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Some of them came from her though.
Most of y'all are related.
But after I hear about you being with one of the bros or something, man, you instantly just,
I don't know how you avoid it.
I'm cool on it, bro. I'm so cool on it.
What you
What was
say?
that double? Double said he almost dated a cousin one
He said,
time.
there's something about that gold too.
Yeah, man, I get instantly turned off by that, man. I'm sorry, man.
No, I heard
need to
that.
work
I
on
heard
man.
that because you know that they sharing experiences with where they got a thought in their mind
That's-
about somebody else.
Mother just
Right.
told me she was somewhere at something, and somebody asked somebody something, and this woman knew her whole family.
But this is the thing
Yeah.
about getting married early too, though.
What?
This is the whole thing with why you supposed to be really getting married early. That way you ain't got to worry about the bouncing around and all that.
Yeah,
That's
people
why
going to the
sex
club and
Yeah.
having
I mean, just
sexcapades.
even knowing like you
Yeah.
knowing this person, you knowing this person because I already been locked down and been out the way already.
Right.
Because the most married people around here been locked down and been out the way. Like a lot of people ain't seen them.
Mhm.
Even
Yeah.
people that's getting out of divorces over 10 years, you ain't seen them until they
Right,
just
we
got out of
got
divorce.
divorced.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying being locked down in the marriage is the way to go. Is what we've been trying to preach.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like one time I was in high school and I was messing with this little thing and then I was telling Lil Man about it. Lil Man just kind of like in the back laughing. and then he kind of confessed to me like, yeah, man, something happened the other day. And I was like, and then the whole thing of what I was feeling for this woman just went out the window. You just
I know, man. That was
Just out to the
my
out to the
fault, too.
wilderness,
It
man.
was my fault, man.
Out to the wilderness. Like
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I don't
Uh,
look at you the same way no
I
more.
was a sucker for big booties back
Hey,
in the day, man.
you know what I mean? It is what it is,
I
bro.
still like him to this
I
day.
sure do
man.
appreciate you for being honest with me, though.
You know,
know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna never not tell. I ain't gonna lie on my chorizo or none of that, man.
You know what I'm talking about? But once he told me, it's just like all that, and it was like, all right, well,
It was fun afterwards,
you
man.
know. Down Club Chevy. But if I can't learn anything from you, like that's credit wise, education, cooking, etc., yeah, the relationship can get boring pretty quick. Like if I can't, like if you're not helping me grow, man, I gotta learn something from you. I'm sorry, like you know what I mean? Because I think every girlfriend that I've actually called a girlfriend, I've learned something from. Like they done broke some shit down to me, and I'm like, all right, damn, that's deep. It's pretty cool.
I guess that's true because the person you can't that's not doing anything wouldn't know anything.
Wouldn't know anything.
Right.
They ain't got no kind of growth. They ain't got no kind of motion. It's like I can't do everything. So I expect you to have something going on in your lifestyle to where I'm learning something from you. I mean, shit, I don't give a damn if you was like the top caterer or some shit. Or like you was like, You know, one time I was talking to this lady and she made cakes. Like shit, if I can't even learn how to make a cake from your ass or something, and then damn, we're not growing nowhere. I don't know anything about your lifestyle. You see what I'm saying?
I couldn't say that's the reason why I still feel the way I feel about the people that I do feel about, because I learned something.
You learning something from them, man. That's
They showed me shit that I ain't
that you never thought of she would know, or that you never thought about it in life before. Like,
or like just seen it as reality. Like you seen it maybe on social media, but then that shit came into reality.
right.
You actually do this type of stuff.
Like a man, like if I was dating like a realtor or something, or somebody that was like flipping houses or some shit like that. Oh man, we probably had to get married like 2 weeks in or some shit like that.
Yeah. That's why. That's why when old
girl help me be a millionaire, like shit.
Old girl was saying that she felt like I was rushing into being engaged.
Right.
That's probably why. Because I was looking at her like, damn, I ain't never had nothing like this.
Never had.
I ain't trying to let it go either.
Right. That's why I don't understand how these dudes be with women that be like on this, like they be on a pillar to me, like damn, you on your shit.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, man, but I had to go. Oh, girl had some. She had this, she had that. And I had to see about that. Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like, bro,
that be the weak mind sometimes.
Oh my God, like, bro, you had Superwoman over here.
Thinking with the bottom half.
Oh my God, lack of effort was another one for me. I need to know that you give a shit about me at least. So if I'm putting forth effort and I'm always calling you, you always busy, you ain't got no time for us. Man, that's a major deal breaker.
Story of my life,
I'm
man.
sorry, man.
I should be breaking deals right now.
I can't. Yeah, if you ain't got no time for me, man, then like, we need to go ahead and call it quits.
Cause damn, man, I don't see nobody, man. But
right,
maybe once or twice a month.
Another one is a terrible relationship with your kids. So if I know you have children, but you never with them, or they don't respect you, like they just running all over. I remember I was dating this one lady, and then I had met her, and she was in the army and shit, and I used to go over her house all the time. Man, her child would literally be swinging off the fucking rafters.
Yeah,
like he, like jumping all over shit. I mean, he was down there slapping his mama, like to the point, like, hey, bro, like, hey, you got to chill out, little dude. I don't even know you. But you tripping. Like, hey, I don't know any household where this shit would fly, but this ain't gonna fly in my presence.
That's where they say that they supposed to tap into their masculine energy to be able to even take care of a child without a father being in the house.
Man, dude, you gotta have.
That's their excuse.
You gotta have something going on to where they gotta respect you at least. Like I can't come into the situation and it's already bad. Little dude running the house and he's 6 years old. There's something's wrong. You know what I mean?
They ain't gonna like me after this one, man.
What?
They ain't gonna like me after this one.
Say what you got to say.
No, I'm just saying it. I already been saying it. They ain't gonna like me after this one. I already been saying it.
Yeah, use your words.
They ain't gonna like me after this one, boy.
Yeah. Or like I said, or if I know you got children and you never with them, that's a problem too. Like I don't know how dudes be getting they shit hard and be ready to jump into something, and you know she got multiple children and she ain't never got her children. That's a major fucking red flag. Like, I don't understand how you even is attracted to some shit like that. I don't give a damn how fine they is. And then another one is the sense of being used. Like, man, if you always got me, like, fixing some shit, buying some shit, and you just basically looking at me like I'm just a walking, talking, ATM or
handyman.
Or handyman, like, like, go, my mama, I was going to fix this shit. Man. The hot water tank over here broke. And damn, man, the toilet leaking, man.
You said my
after a while,
tightening up.
Yeah, my faucet's leaking. Can't come look at that. And I'm like, I ain't seen you in 2 weeks, and you want me to go over there and go fix this shit? What's going on?
He said it's like we never left each other.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn.
Remember yesterday?
Yeah, and then to the point to where at one point in time you was handing me tools and was there with me, and then the next thing I know, I'm over here just making calls.
He's monkey wrench.
You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, this
torch.
That's a deal breaker.
Man, that happened to me in junior college.
See?
And I wasn't even in a relationship.
Yep.
She just had you over there.
Me helping people in class. And it was this old. Remember, I've always told you that story about the old lady in class told me she knew some gang members that shoot up my house.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
I'm helping her with her homework, and she's always outside smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
She threatened
So I
your
told
ass.
her one day, I said, hey,
Yeah, what did you
take
doing?
your ass outside, smoke cigarettes, you can do your homework.
Right.
You know, and she's like, motherfucker, I know some niggas that shoot up your house. And I'm like,
Whoa.
are you kidding me, bitch?
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me? Over homework?
Yep.
Pop said, you kidding me, bitch?
That I'm telling you, man. I am the most mundane motherfucker in the world, man. And it's some weird shit that happened to me.
Man.
I mean, junior college. And this woman is at least 20 years older than me. And I'm doing her homework.
You was a smart motherfucker.
Hey, you said do your homework, and she said what homework?
You kidding me, bitch?
Helping her.
Yeah, she said what homework?
Smoking cigarettes.
I said, you kidding me, bitch?
She said that's your. She said that's your homework. I just claim it.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
She said, answer these questions. Put
Answer
my
this
name at the
question,
top.
put my name at the top. Shit.
I mean, I'm
Have it-
not
have it
even
done by the end of
getting
class
nothing out
today.
of this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, she said,
I mean, what the fuck?
I'm saying, you kidding me, bitch?
Hey, she looked at you and she said, "Do we got a problem?
Hell no.
Do we got a problem?" Huh?
Hell no. Had this for you tomorrow morning.
Right and early. Shit.
Are you kidding me, bitch?
What about y'all, man? Before we get out of here, man, what's y'all's deal breakers? Double in, little man.
Well, to be honest, man,
Pop already married. So
all
you
that stuff
stuck.
that you named there is the stuff I should have been breaking deals on because it sounds like the same shit I've been going to. I'm like, damn, this nigga talking about the shit I've been
Yeah, man.
telling him. I shouldn't have been
about
fucking with. That's why I say I shouldn't have been spinning the block. I shouldn't have been giving you motherfuckers more chances than what I gave. I am a nice ass person. I let you use that shit, you know, to your ability. But you see, that shit only runs out, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's instant deal breaker.
then I'm back to build myself up again. The thing I hate is to starting from zero again, and I've done that so many times with these women.
It is so funny because
Okay,
internally you
everything.
know that it's a deal breaker. You're like, man, yeah, I don't like this shit.
Yeah,
I don't like this shit. Or I'll,
just keep on going.
You know what I'm saying? And you know it deep in your heart. You like,
Just keep on going.
I ain't feeling this. This ain't gonna work. Like this ain't gonna work, and we're gonna have to have this conversation, like for real.
Yeah,
And I'm not finna keep
I done
having this
said that.
conversation with you either.
I didn't say that to myself. Like, man, I'm gonna have to tell this motherfucker I ain't even really feeling him.
I ain't. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm at, as you get older, I can see how you get cussed out by the old person because they just stop giving a fuck. I ain't got much time left. You know, like shit, we getting older. I ain't getting younger. I ain't got time to be sitting here fucking around with you and wasting time.
So don't drag me out.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Don't drag my situation.
I don't want a situation shit for the next 5 years. That ain't what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like some of these ones love that type of stuff. Man.
Yeah, and then I don't understand how women do it. I don't know how you be with this dude and then you know he ain't shit. And then, but I'm going to change him. I don't understand that mentality.
Yeah, well, some women be with dudes just because they might be waiting on their next, or they thinking that somebody gonna pursue them harder than what they think they should be pursued, but they ain't. That's why I be saying, man, if you're giving your 100% effort, or at least your 98%,
Right?
you know, shit, I think that you'll be getting more out. This go for anybody. You'll be getting more out of whoever you're dealing with.
Right?
You know, stop thinking about what you can get.
That's real shit. What about you, Double?
I pretty much hit it all on the head. Like being used is a major one for me. Like I'm paying all your stuff and getting your nails and all this. Like you gotta bring something back, reciprocate. Lack of affection, poor communication.
Hey, Double, he's sending you back signals.
I'm like, yeah, hell, nigga.
He's sending you
Just,
back signals.
lack of communication, lack of affection, and my girl, like just like we got all our own side hustles and stuff like that. She gotta have a hobby or something. Read books, do the book club every month, whatever.
Mm.
And
That's a requirement.
yeah, something you gotta keep you.
All right, man. Keep the brain sharp.
I used to sit and watch a bunch of Black History stuff with this female. I think she started to get tired of it, but like I was trying to learn, but she was
Right.
there on her phone. Like that's a big turn off right there. And
So you be getting some kind of education
Yeah.
off of what you watching,
yeah,
which a lot of people don't do. That's the reason why I like to watch the ID channel.
Mm.
Like that's my shit. Like I love watching the ID channel because it's like, damn, this is real life shit going on, man. I mean, some of my best, like I some of the stuff like my children watch. I'm like, how do you sit there and then watch somebody play a video game all
Shit,
day long?
even that G20 movie, I was sitting there with my mama, and all she kept doing is seeing me do this the whole movie.
You
'Cause I
shaking
can't-
your head.
Yeah, because I can't. That's why I say you ain't gonna like me after this one. I can't sit here and watch this woman be more harder than the man that's up in there. She whooping on every man, huh? Why? Because of the movie said so? Fuck that. it's making us. But look,
He's an ex. No, go ahead.
nah, yeah, give it the pop.
She was ex-military, and he was a husband.
I understand the storyline, but what
But he saved his kids.
I hear you. I hear you. He saved his kids, but
Right.
he was like, he was. They had Anthony Anderson back there, really like a first lady.
Oh damn!
You ain't seen the movie? You ain't seen it?
No, I ain't seen it yet.
All right, watch it and then tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm tripping or not.
All right.
Tell me if I'm tripping. If I'm
It's
tripping,
called
man,
G20.
G20 is that new shit that just came out. They had Viola Davis in there looking like she was she
Had the Woman King in there.
nah. Her name was Vernon Davis. Looking at that's who she was in that movie.
He said Vernon Davis.
Yeah, she's still beautiful. If they would put her in beautiful type movies, they putting in this hard ass shit, gotten her look like
The Woman King.
she looking like Forrest Whitaker, man. They got beat up, man.
I think, to me, one of her perfect roles is that shit she does in the Superman movies, that Suicide Squad.
Oh, where she's I
she
forget
the
her
director.
name. Yeah. Is she the director?
Yeah, she like one of the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, is perfect for her.
Yep.
And I think that's the kind of role she wants right now.
Yeah. I don't really like her being the man. You know what I'm saying? She ain't.
I don't think she was a man. She was just badass.
You might have to go watch it one more time.
You watch it one more time.
All right, y'all, man. I told you ain't gonna like me after this, man. I see some of y'all that left and came back,
Mm.
I'm still here though,
Man, shout out to Big Go, man. Big Go is showing a lot of love right now.
as always, man.
EDC4L, OKC, Dirty D85 over here.
Mm.
Man, I sure do appreciate y'all, man.
You know, y'all ain't here, man. Dry Facebook, they only ghost watch.
Man, why you always gang banging on Facebook, man?
I'm so sorry, y'all. I
Yeah, why
wasn't
you
supposed to
always
call y'all out again, man.
Why you always gang banging on
How
Facebook?
many views
bro?
we got, Pop?
Facebook?
Yeah. I hadn't looked at it. That's why I know the bang on y'all.
Why you always gang banging on Facebook, bro?
So because of the artist bang on Facebook and the other people that ain't viewing her, I at least
I keep telling y'all, you know the reason why, right?
Why?
Because it's the people you know.
I understand that, but I be trying to break the cycle because if I ain't a frequent Facebook person. I ain't a frequent social media person anyway. Like most of my time is spent doing other shit. If I'm on Facebook or doing that,
I'm not on Facebook at all.
taking a gangster or something. You know what I'm saying? Sitting down in a time where I can't move.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook at all.
So if I share your stuff or do that, it's in one of those times. Like I ain't on there just scrolling, just looking and looking and looking.
Right.
Like if I see something, like I share it or something, I love it right there. I
Right.
show my support right there.
Yeah, like you say, like I don't even look at people's stuff like whenever I see it on Facebook or anything. If I'm on there, I don't even look at it per se. I just know it's that person. I like it and then go about my business. I mean, I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just gonna be that supportive to where it don't matter what you're doing. I'm gonna heart that shit and then keep it moving.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So
that's the reason why I kind of shied away from Facebook because I know that. Like for instance, man, I get over here and then Big Go is. I don't know why it's so easy for you to support a stranger.
Yeah, that's what.
And it is for you to support somebody that you know, rubbed elbows with, you really fuck with. I have no idea. But that's just how it is, man. It's just like most people don't want to fuck with people that they know. And I don't know why that is, but that's just, it is what it is, man.
It's definitely been our story of our life around this bitch.
Yeah.
We've been trying to change the narrative, man, but it just takes people's egos, man. I ain't gonna even just put it just on y'all, man. We all have egos at points, man. We be having to let it go and we have to check ourselves, man.
Right.
So it's just up to you to want to start checking your own ego and want to start moving in the manner that you want people to start accepting you as. And then, like I had told one of my exes, man, before, man, this is just your chance of recreating yourself. And there's nothing wrong, man. Y'all done heard your boy Steve Harvey say it before. Nothing wrong with recreating yourself, man, making you into a new person, man. and you still just remembering who you is.
Well, that shows growth. And
Mhm.
like I said, I can deal with growth. I can't deal with somebody that just just nestle in the negativity and shit and don't want to change nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, man, I could get on Facebook right now, and the same people that was complaining about shit 5 years ago,
Complaining.
the same people complaining about shit right now.
Complain.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, all you do is criticize.
That's why I said
And I don't understand it.
they gonna talk about me for that, man, because I'm always on y'all helmet. Until we get some common ground going, where I feel like black love is back on the table, I'm gonna continue to be on y'all head, man. You know, and I could be part of the problem too, but I take accountability for mine though. You know, and I start trying to move accordingly, man. But it's up to y'all to move accordingly as well, man. I preach this every damn week, man. Examining your damn self, man, and figuring out how you gonna move before you start trying to interact with other folks.
Roger.
You know. What y'all got? Nothing?
Oh, man, I done spilled my spill, brother. I'm at the end of my list. So
End of his list, man. Damn, it tastes like garlic. All right, man. Y'all know, man, it's been one of them weeks, man. We try to grind it out, man. I want y'all to keep y'all peoples close like we always trying to do. Keep that love at the forefront, man. I know if D was here, he would definitely be preaching that, man. That's one of his things, man. Keep that love at the
DQ?
forefront. Hell yeah.
mm.
And, you know, make sure y'all keeping your loved ones because we do got some other people losing they family members still that's close to us too, man. Y'all make sure y'all hugging y'all loved ones.
Oh, before you go, shout out to my sister, man. Her birthday is this week.
Shout out to Sis,
Yep. Shout out to Andrea.
Dree.
Yeah. Andrea
and-
Campbell.
Condolences to those people that lost loved ones last night.
On me.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Double was just telling me about that.
Yeah.
They,
More.
what was that, more?
And
Yeah.
more, yeah.
Wow.
Nigga, call my cousin, man. They just
Now, what
moved out
happened?
More.
Just flash flood, bro.
That flash flood and caught somebody Jeep and got stuck underneath that little bridge or whatever.
Yeah. You know how those bridges dip down? Yeah. And you go thinking, yeah, it's all cool.
And they was in a Jeep Wrangler too, I believe.
Something, yeah.
Something that's supposed to be built for shit like that, but
Wow.
it's good to stay your ass somewhere and sit down, man, when it's stuff like that.
Man,
especially
I'm
here
telling you,
in
man,
Oklahoma.
weather get like that, I am in the house.
But yeah, our condolences to those families. Make sure y'all hugging y'all loved ones, man, and praying for those who y'all hold dear. who
Jeez.
pray for those who you don't even hold dear.
Yeah.
Let's try to love more out here, man.
Yeah, it's like
Love on them too.
Like
Yeah.
I said, when I was leaving Jarvis's old roost, man, it always fucks me up that Tom died over there. And I've been on that roof, been there forever. I've been, and Bootsy used to live right around the corner from her. So I've been on those streets. It's back over off of Kelly and 70th. Man, even when I was a kid, I was scared of them streets.
Yeah, because the sides of
It's
them
a
are weird.
drop-off
It's a
on
drop
both
off
sides.
on all the sides.
And it ain't no stop signs, and it ain't no yield signs. Even as a kid, I'm talking about a nigga that's fucked up out his head.
Right?
And I was scared out in them streets.
Mhm.
And it just fucks me up,
Yeah, because
man.
every time I used to go over there, I used to always be worried about backing up. Because you'd be worried about
Yeah,
dropping
man,
off the
you be in
ledge.
the ditch.
You gonna be in the ditch.
Ditch. You know, and I'm backing out of Roof's driveway, and I'm like, don't
Dude.
cut this too short. You're
Short.
going to fuck your car up.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
And man, dude, it just fucks me up every time that somebody would be flying down that street.
Shout out to Jar Miller. She said, "What up? Happy 420. Happy Easter to y'all.
That's it.
Same to you, sister."
Come on through now.
You know we be
Happy
in here.
Easter.
Man. Happy Easter. man.
Safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Be
Yeah, but
safe.
yeah, that fucks me up every time I think about it
Yeah,
too.
man, it just trips me out every time I drive down there, man.
Yeah,
it
this
just-
gonna be a fucked up day, man. You talking about a whole
Wow.
bunch of gas and high ass people.
Yeah.
on Easter.
Yeah, today's 420.
Huh?
Today's 420.
But it's Easter,
Yeah.
Oh. What that mean?
and it's Easter, man.
Well, nobody give a
Let's
damn
chill
that it's
out on
Easter.
Easter Day.
Yeah, they gonna chill out, all right.
We got new adults here. This ain't like the old adults
yeah.
to where they
They
made
gonna chill
sure
out, all right.
that it was the kids.
Yeah,
This is
it's
what
gonna
they
be
made sure.
it's gonna be a
This is an
cookout, and they're
adults
gonna be
holiday
high as hell.
Mhm.
It's gonna be that's why I said it's gonna be a lot of farting and a lot of
They gonna be outside Easter egg hunting by themselves today.
Hell yeah.
Lord,
Go hide
y'all
them
go
eggs.
hide them
kids.
eggs and y'all do what y'all do. I'll be
Go
in there.
hide them yourselves, man. Hide them good, too.
I'll be in there talking.
I'll be out there in a minute. Hey, don't spend too much time smoking y'all reefer. Chill with your childrens, man.
Please do.
You know, let them get some of that.
They had a blunt in their mouth before they took the tie off today. You hear me? Shit, I couldn't wait, man. Preacher was going too long.
He had he probably had it in his mouth at the church like preacher. Hurry up! You see, I'm trying to go get hot.
Boy, Lord,
Yeah,
have
man.
mercy.
Shout out to y'all that done went to church today, dressed in your Sunday's best, even though it was raining.
What was it? I'm sorry. What was the name of that song y'all used to listen to as a kid? And motherfuckers getting high.
Because I got high.
Oh, yeah,
Because I got high. Because I got high.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
Afro
Suter
Man,
Bang.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Afro Man. Suter
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, man, that was our shit back in the day. She said, "Yeah, it's just who you gonna be, higher or this day." Hold on, I think I read that wrong. It's just who gonna be higher on this day.
That's it.
I think I did read it right. I was just tripping. Definitely gonna be high on this day, man. I ain't saying nothing for myself, but definitely gonna be out here, y'all. About to get out here in it. Y'all make sure y'all get over to Fandango too, man. I heard it's popping right now with your local talent, man. Don't let them down, man. We need local Oklahomans that ain't in artistry or none of that to get out and support y'all people, so y'all ain't got to hear about our boy Jay French saying that we ain't supporting each other.
Where you going?
Oh, Jay French gonna be there?
I'm about to hit over to Fandango right now.
Fandango.
Yeah, that's where they having a little showcase over there. Yeah, I'ma shoot a little
Jay
bit.
French gonna be there?
Nah, I doubt he gonna be there. He don't support his people like
He
that.
don't- he-
He wants
that's
to-
right. He from Dallas.
Yeah, he from Dallas. He ain't from here no more. We did go to school together though. We
Say Jay Prince.
Jay French.
Hey man, don't
Who's
say
that?
Jay Prince French name like
Who's
that.
Jay French?
We went to school when his name is Jamal.
Jamario.
Yeah,
He big time?
I mean
He up there?
for himself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, let me see.
Jamario. Yeah, he said said motherfuckers ain't supportive, which is true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we ain't a supportive state. You know, but that it's other ways of going at it, and that's why I say, man, for you already having a name, you could have did more as far as giving back to your fellow Oklahomans, and it's just a fact of giving back some of your time. This ain't giving back. I mean, it might cost you a little bit for you having to move around, but at least giving up back your time, man, is what I say, man, is more valuable in us really building something around here, man, because we kind of like the old school kind of way of coming up around here before social media was. I don't care how far we get into social media around here. We still is striving to get back to that old school kind of us fellowshipping next to each other, just feeling that type of energy next, in the same room.
Damn show.
Well, that's what I'm noticing by the artists and everybody that's actually getting out and fellowshipping with each other. By him speaking on just him trying to get a rise or whatever, he got that rise. Excuse me, but he got that rise. But he ain't out in it frequenting these places. Yeah. These places that you get a lot of artists that's rubbing shoulders, and even producers. You got all them club promoters, man. They all in one place, man, and things is moving. That's why you hear me saying it's at Fandango now, because things is moving around the city. You got places that's starting to open up spots for local experiences.
Where do you find Oklahoma artists? How do you
Shit,
find them?
Facebook.
You gotta be in there you gotta be mingling.
Yeah, you can kind of tap in. Like, I don't know, like who you speaking on as far as if you trying to look for a local artist. Like, cause if you was just like a person that's just out here
Like I say,
and ain't connected to nobody.
I've asked that question before. If I just came here and go, hey, who's popping around here? Where do I go?
Yeah, it ain't nowhere to go and look up and see.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Once you get in the circle, because I mean, for somebody that don't never go out, it was so weird going into an artist, background environment, and then seeing everybody that went on Art to O. Like, it was just like
yeah.
everybody and their mama that was on Art to O went in there, and I was like, damn, this is crazy. Like, man, interview Jews, interview
Yeah.
Jews, interview
Yeah.
Jews. Like
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
like so everybody kind of just mingle in the same groups, which is kind of wild.
Yeah. I ain't
I don't know
mad
what
at
happened
it.
to that light. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I ain't mad at the mingles, but that's why I say it should be. We should be the group should be well. I say the cliques that they inform should already be there, because that's basically what it is. Is a clique just being formed. It's got long in it somewhere. Yeah, but huh?
Okay, are you gonna take this old camera?
I can.
It's up to you. I don't know if you're gonna be bogged down with all of that.
Shit, I just make me some little rails and put them Jones out there. But I could take a video and send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me, and we'll post it. I guess I keep saying I'm gonna do more shit, but I'm not.
You did a lot, man. You didn't create a whole radio station for them, man.
Yeah,
They didn't show
shit.
they didn't show no interest, man. So it don't motivate you to want to do
Well,
more.
I want to do more shit, but I'm kind of scared that somebody's gonna get mad that you did more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you got my shit up there, nigga.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's because we ain't made it yet.
You talking about like that one girl that's doing that dance that went viral?
Yeah, I mean, and I remember one time,
Doing
man,
more shit.
I got an email back when we had shoeshine.com.
Yeah.
I got an email from a girl. She's like, "Hey, will you take that pictures down of me?" Because I used to post up the little model chick.
Yeah. We used to go to that.
I forget what page I went to and
Yeah.
got the little model chick's picture. She's like, "Take the picture down." People at my job, I got a new job, and people are like looking at that picture, and I'm like, "You ain't in nothing but a bikini, chick. It ain't like you busting it wide open or nothing." But okay, all right, whatever.
I'll never come a phrase.
But damn,
Busted it wide open.
Busted wide. And I bring it back.
It's in
And I
a
busted
bikini,
wide.
but
I
okay,
never
whatever.
become a phrase. I wonder.
I don't
Good, man.
and-
You
ain't
and-
busting
and
it wide
tripped me
open.
out because
like a bomb when you go up
somebody
in that
found it
joint.
on shoeshine.com.
Huh?
Because it just always tripped me out because somebody found it on shoeshine.com. And I'm like, who's looking at that shit?
Shit, we blasted the hell out of Shoe Shine.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to
We
you.
were saying that shit when we came in so hard back around. When we
Right.
first started doing this, we was still shoeshining.com everything.
Shoeshot.com.
Because
I mean,
that was my name for him
but
still.
this
Like,
girl's
shit.
in another city.
Hey, man.
She's like in Chicago or something.
Hey,
fucking
man.
work.
Word traveling, man. Word traveling.
I ain't gonna lie, for us to be so young and to have a website, I mean, because had a website in high school. That shit
Hell
was-
yeah.
that's pretty
You was
impressive.
before y'all times for
I
real.
mean, dude, like this is before streaming,
Yeah.
Right.
before all of that shit.
Right.
Like, this is,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like old school Napster days. There's some youngins out there don't even know what Napster is.
Hell
Man,
no. They
there
like,
was
you,
one
your hair
guy-
nappy?
Y'all did a song with, man. I love the shit out of his song. I might have to go through the deals and get that song up for y'all. I forget that guy's name. It was like Bowie or somebody like that.
Oh, yeah, Bowie.
Bowie?
What's that name?
Dot Bowie? What do you
Yeah,
say?
He had a song, man. I love the shit. I used to play it all the time to myself.
John Miller says she don't do anything mostly anymore. People don't know how to act.
People don't know how to act.
Yeah, we trying to get them. We trying to get them back to that, man. That's why we having these discussions, man. These black discussions, man, is to recreate this code.
Did y'all see? I'm sorry. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Now go ahead, Pop.
One last thing. Did y'all see this last Keith Lee video?
Who?
Keith Lee, that's the dude to go around tasting food.
To taste the food. He did it. It was Hutchinson's barbecue.
I didn't see that part.
Man, I thought the bros was gonna pass out.
Oh, that
Wow.
shit was
'Cause
nasty.
he said that shit was fucking delicious.
Damn, he said it was delicious?
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm going kind of for our anniversary because Angie don't really want to go nowhere because she's going to New York in August.
Where this place at?
It's called Hutchinson's Barbecue.
Where's it at?
I think it's in Fresno, Texas,
Oh, it's in
Ah.
Texas, man, from here.
something like that.
Man, he said it was that good.
Bro,
He said he
my
got-
man's eyes almost rolled up in the back of his head. He's
Seriously?
like, yeah.
he said, I gotta
He
have it.
said, this shit is off the chain.
He said, no, man.
Oh, and he's saying thank the 17,000 people that recommended it. So, but
Wow.
yeah, he said they off the chain. So I think maybe on our anniversary we'll go down there and try to see if we can squeeze in and get some.
Hey, ask him too if he could send them 7,000 people our way. too,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We gotta find our niche, man. Corey Kenshin got Spooky Scary Sunday. Keith Lee got the food.
Hey, I
review.
did have one for us though. After
Uh,
Pop had said something that one day, I just keep on
I
forgetting.
mean, they even got a group or a couple that goes around and tastes all the bad food that you
Right,
said.
right.
Yeah,
right,
that was.
right.
And then I
sketchy
seen
food.
it's
this
one I ain't
African
seen.
cat
Though. It's
that,
one I ain't seen.
that that the children was showing me and the babies were showing me. They was like, this dude basically just reads people that send mispronounced text messages.
Mm.
So all he does is just have people send in how people spell shit,
Right.
and they misspell it.
Well, you
And
know,
then he
the
reads
one,
it.
The one that I'm really starting to like now is the one that gets on COD and fucks with people and goes, "Hey, dude, you what? Nah, my boy Jake would fuck you up." And people are like, "What? Who the fuck are you? Who's Jake?"
Oh, is that the dude that was talking about selling something? And he was like,
He just
he's
gets on
like-
COD and he's just like,
he was
hey.
like, I made $5,000. He's like, I'm rich now.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that ain't no
that
money.
dude. And he's going viral.
Said I'm rich, man.
And just off of COD. Just getting on COD and going, yeah, my boy Jake fuck you up. I made $13,000 last year. Boy, I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
rich, yeah. And that's like
Yeah.
$13,000 ain't shit.
I got one for you though, man. I'm gonna tell you after this though.
All right.
But man, y'all make sure y'all go to that Durka Durka Podcast, man. Like, subscribe, man. Make sure y'all go over to that Instagram DM Creations, man, _ man, and make sure y'all follow that one as well, man. We got Big O always holding it down for us, man. That's DDC4L.
Yep.
And that's Dirty D85, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow all platforms, man. Where
Yeah,
y'all
don't forget to see the DDC4L OKC. I keep on forgetting the OKC part.
Make sure y'all follow all those and don't miss out on any content that come your way, because we post different shit on different platforms from time to time, man. It just for the followers, man.
Yeah, because your little alternate world videos, yeah, get a lot of hits.
Hey, it's enough for Tonyo to say that's what he about to start doing. He said he about to start be done with the Call of Duty shit. He said the hell with him.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
his
said
alternate
about-
world shit. I
He said I'm off in the world.
and going down.
I know, I be seeing it too.
Motherfucker.
They be jumping in there. I be like, damn, so they pass all these other videos. What type of shit? If I was a viewer that was doing, I'd be like, damn, I'm just going past all these videos to go watch these other ones. That's why I
Well,
go
I ain't
ahead.
gonna lie to you. I almost was surprised that Pop wasn't getting more hate on his videos on Call of Duty, because we do a lot of camping.
I think you should change your cover for video though, and then it'll get more people to be curious about it. Cause
Oh, because just putting the same camo hunt thing on there.
well, you can still have that, but I'm just saying, like, they wanted to look at mine because you can see it look like on that one. It looked like I'm about to get in a truck. You be like, damn, what's this? What are you about to do? You know, it's just a different cover photo. It's like shit or something, making the mind think something. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow us, folks, man. We out here doing different things on different platforms, man, everywhere, man. Make sure
That's
y'all
the
go.
the Durka Durka click on that
Yeah,
one, right?
Durka Durka click.
One last thing.
Do your thing, Pop. Shit.
I don't know the click thing, man. Sarge and them, man, they have some wild conversations,
He said,
and I might have to just discontinue.
he said, excuse.
'Cause
He
some
do
of
not
that shit,
condone.
I be like, they be talking, and then they go, "Are you streaming?" And I go,
Yeah.
"Yes."
Yeah,
And
so
they go, "Oh man, you gonna have to delete that shit."
no, so this is what we be
Yeah.
saying all the time. You got to be watching to know.
Gotta be
Don't
watching
nobody
it
be
out.
knowing. So a lot of those gems or a lot of those viral moments that they could be getting and be looking at, it be in these videos just because we ain't really like putting them out as shorts. They videos, and you have to actually go watch them and
Watch it and see what's
and
going
see
on.
what's happening, because it's a lot of funny content on all of them, man. Even on the Call of Duty part, man. It's just up to y'all to take some time out of yourselves, out of your days, man, or even switch from watching some of the main people that y'all be watching, man, and just adding one more to it, man. That's all it take, man. But it's up to y'all, man, to go ahead and do what you want to do. We don't make you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do, if that makes sense. Make sure y'all come back and fuck with us next week. We all here, hopefully not CP time, but we'll be here. So just look for us.
Easy now. Easy now.
I'm just fucking with you, man. Just fucking with you, man. If it ain't nothing else, it's your boy Dirty.
Boy, Trey.
And we is out.
B brothers, what's up? F gang, what's up? Boss gang, what's up? West Coast, what's up? And here we go. I got all the number one's pissed off at this, so I'll take a number two, cause I know I'm the shit. Hit him with a throwback that they couldn't forget. On repeat, back to the future, 2 times with this. Sick James, the motherfucker killer with the flow. At the blunts for some stove, oops, I'm high off the dro. If you didn't know, I'm fly as a bird, so when it comes to these words, I go so absurd.